Hello guys,
Viking Ale review.
okay, I'm going to be reviewing a beer that was sent to me by Johan all the way from Sweden, and it's it's a collaboration between TUVAR from Denmark and Omnipollo from Sweden, and this is a bourbon barrel aged wild honey stout called Brewmance, which is an Imperial. Comes in at 11.2%. Okay, I've had a couple of Omnipollo beers. They've been really nice, and TUVAR are just superb. So those two together should make for an amazing beer. So let's get the foil off. Okay, it's corked, so I'll be a little bit careful because I don't have much luck with these. Then again, it's a stout, so I'm not expecting it to be overly carbonated. Wow, that is really tight. Okay, one sec. Okay, it's a little bit slippery because it's one of those sort of plastic style corks, but managed to get most of it. So here we go. There you go, not much carbonation at all. But there's the cork. So let's get it poured. Okay, I think this is the first time I've ever had honey in a stout, so it'd be really interesting to see how that works. Okay, so that's what it looks like in the glass. It's pitch black and lovely dark chocolatey looking head. Looking absolutely beautiful. Okay, so let's give it a nose. It's quite strange actually, it's a stout in a green bottle. I've never seen that before. Let's get a nose on it. Oh wow, that just smells like milk chocolate. Wow, that smells really nice. You're getting a very sweet milk chocolate combined with that bourbon sweetness coming through as well, which may be adding to the chocolate malts or whatever it is, giving off that chocolate, milk chocolate smell. But it's also keeping it from being too sweet, if that makes any sense. You're getting a nice little bit of alcohol on the nose as well. But mostly milk chocolate. It smells like I've opened up a bar of dairy milk or something like that, and I'm getting a waft from the chocolate. It smells more chocolatey than the Rogue chocolate stout. Really does. And not in a sort of a lactic sort of sense. It's not like a creamy milk chocolate. It's like just a sweet milk chocolate. You're getting that lovely bourbon smell coming through as well, and that's all you're really getting, milk chocolate and bourbon, which is amazing to me because they're two of my favourite smells. So right, I'm really looking forward to this one. Johan, thank you very much. Cheers guys. Not as sweet on the taste though. On the taste, you're instantly hit with that bourbon whiskey. That's just sort of wallops on your tongue. But it's combined with a very earthy roasted coffee. That honey does come through. It's almost bordering these sort of big hefty flavours, almost like it's sort of trying to fight through. but it's very subtle, and it's having a bit of trouble getting through those big earthy notes. Getting a bit of chocolate, mostly dark chocolate. The smell is very, very different to the nose on this one. And it's also got quite a light body. It's not as creamy as I thought it was going to be, or thick, but it is a strange one. It really, really is. I don't know what to make of it. I was expecting to be sort of overwhelmed by flavours and how great it is, because these are two really, really great breweries. But what I'm getting is just a really nice bourbon aged stout. Very much like an English style stout, bourbon aged. So you're getting those earthy hops coming through. You're getting the lovely sweetness from the bourbon, but it's not overly sweet. The earthiness is just sort of keeping that sweetness at bay. Bit of dark chocolate, nice little bit of bitterness on the middle of the tongue at the end, but other than that, there's nothing sort of majorly outstanding about this. There's nothing that's sort of like, you know, rising its head above all the rest and saying, look at me, you know, I'm a TUVAR Omnipollo beer. But it's still a really nice imperial stout. It hides that alcohol very well, because there's not a big alcohol hit on it. But the body's just too light for me. I think it needs to be a bit thicker and a bit more. Pardon me. I don't know, just a bit more richer in the mouth. It's not as rich as I thought it was going to be. And plus the honey is really, really, it's really, really mild. I mean, if I didn't know this was a honey stout, I probably wouldn't have recognised the honey. I would have just put it down to maybe a little bit of sweet sort of milk chocolatey taste, but it's really, really faded. It's really far back, but you know, it's still a really nice imperial stout. So in that respect, it's still going to get an 8 out of 10. But I don't know. Other than that, it's all right. It's a nice beer, but not as great as I thought it was going to be. But I'm still extremely grateful to have tried it. Johan, thank you very, very much for sending. I don't know why I keep doing this with my hands. I think it's the more beers I drink, the more I get animated. But there you go. Thank you very much for watching. Johan, thank you very much for sending. And guys, I'll see you again soon for another Viking review.
Cheers.